everyone, it is Brandon from Magic Land Vacations, the travel planning genies. You know, we like to help families like yours save time, save stress, save hassle, and create extra magic on those Disney and Universal destination vacations. And today, we are at Disney's Contemporary Resort Hotel at the Walt Disney World Resort. With Disney's Contemporary Resort Hotel, it is one of the deluxe resort properties on Walt Disney World. It's actually on the Monorail route, and believe it or not, it was actually one of the two original Walt Disney World Resort hotels. It was built and opened in 1971, the same year that the Magic Kingdom Park opened up. Of course, it's been remodeled since then. They had a huge major renovation that began in 2006, 2007, and was completed in 2009. And part of that big renovation was not just the interior of the rooms and the lobbies and all that kind of stuff, but also the addition of Bay Lake Tower. And right now, they're actually doing a whole nother remodel at Disney's Contemporary Resort Hotel. They're converting some of these rooms into incredible rooms. So we're really excited about that. Now in this resort hotel video, we are going to show you a whole bunch of cool things. In this video, we're gonna walk through the main lobby. We're gonna show you the main lobby area of the resort hotel. We're gonna show you the second floor, which is where Pirates and Pals Fireworks Voyage occurs, also where the California Grill check-in desk is located in the meeting rooms. We're gonna show you the fourth floor, which is where all the shopping is, the shops for Contemporary Resort, as well as most of the dining options, including Chef Mickey's, Contempo Cafe, in the Outer Rim. And then we're gonna give you a tour of one of the actual rooms in the Contemporary Resort. And at the end of this video, stay tuned, because I'm gonna tell you how you can get a custom tumbler for the 50th of Walt Disney World. So stay tuned at the end of the video for that. So let's get started. So now we're in the lobby of the Contemporary Resort Hotel at Walt Disney World, and as you might guess, the lobby is quite contemporary. That is the name of the resort hotel. Some people who are not a fan of contemporary design, not as big of a fan of this resort hotel. I love contemporary design, and this is absolutely one of my favorite resort hotels to stay on your Walt Disney World vacation. And so you can check out the photos and the videos of the lobby, and it is definitely contemporary. And when we show you pictures and video of the room, we're gonna see it is also very contemporary as well. So just know that if you're thinking about planning your Walt Disney World vacation and are thinking that maybe you wanna stay at Disney's Contemporary Resort Hotel. Another great dining option over at the Contemporary Resort is actually on the main lobby level, and that is the Wave. The Wave is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, a la carte menu, and it's delicious food, great atmosphere. And if you're an annual pass holder and you don't want to park at Ticket and Transportation Center, getting a reservation at the Wave is one of the easiest reservations to get in all of Walt Disney World, so you can get a reservation, dine, and then walk over to the Magic Kingdom for those hard ticket events. All right, and this is the pool area of Disney's Contemporary Resort. You can't have a Disney World vacation without an amazing pool, right? And this pool actually has fountains, it has a water slide, it has like a splash play area as well. Really nice hotel for your Walt Disney World vacation, and this is the Contemporary Resort's pool area. And of course, if you want to get a little bit of a nice alcoholic beverage for your vacation, there is the Sandbar, which is a bar that's also by the pool, so you're not missing out on anything. So now I'm on the second floor of Disney's Contemporary Resort Hotel. Now on the second floor is where you find all of the ballrooms and conference centers and all those kinds of things for public gatherings and meetings. And actually behind me, a lot of people don't realize this, but that door behind me, that is where Disney does have, when it was operating, the Pirates and Pals Fireworks Voyage. This is where you would come, you would check in, you would go inside there to get a picture with Smee and Captain Hook. You would have some food, which the food is not very good. You don't do Pirates and Pals Fireworks Voyage for the food. I mean, you could have bought a lot of that stuff at Walmart or Target. However, for the character interactions, amazing. For watching the fireworks on the lagoon, amazing. Hopefully these experiences come back really, really soon. And on the opposite side of where Pirates and Pals Fireworks Voyage is, are those doors, that goes out to the pool area and also goes out to Bay Lake. And that's where you'd actually board the ships with me and Captain Hook to go and watch the fireworks. And then that's where you see the fireworks in front of Cinderella's castle from Bay Lake. So that's where on the second floor of the Contemporary Resort. Also on the second floor of the Contemporary Resort is the check-in desk for California Grill, which is one of the best fine dining restaurants you can dine during your Walt Disney World vacation, and offering one of the most spectacular views in all of Walt Disney World that overlooks the Magic Kingdom and Cinderella's castle. And so if you're celebrating a romantic evening, an anniversary, proposal, honeymoon, any of those kinds of things, this is a fantastic place to go. And if you haven't watched our video about how to honeymoon at Walt Disney World, a live video we did with a whole bunch of the other expert travel planners on our team, check that out. California Grill is definitely mentioned there. All right, so we just got off the escalator and we are on the 4th floor of Disney's Contemporary Resort Hotel. This is where you're gonna find all of those, not all of them, but most of the dining options are actually all located really close together. You have Contempo Cafe, which is like a fast casual restaurant that you can eat at. Then you have, of course, the iconic Chef Mickey's, where you can see Mickey and Pluto and Goofy and Minnie and Donald all dressed up in Mickey attire. We actually did a whole review of that, so you definitely want to check that out for Chef Mickey's. And then they have the Outer Rim, which is like a bar, so you guys can see those behind me right there. We have, there's the Contempo Rim, and then of course we have Chef Mickey's behind me, and then we have Contempo Cafe. And really cool that the video that we did for Chef Mickey's actually have footage pre-COVID and COVID. So really interesting to see the differences in how much reduced capacity for the tables and everything else. And now the characters have returned, which is absolutely amazing. So definitely check out that dining review. The food is always good. It's always good to carb up when you're going to the parks, because you know the parks have, usually people walk about 20 to 30,000 steps in the parks, depending upon how fast and everything else you're going. So behind me is the Monorail Entrance at Disney's Contemporary Resort Hotel. It's also located on the 4th floor, and you will have to do a temperature check through Advent Healthcare before you can actually go through security. You'll go through security here, so once your monorail arrives at the park, at the Magic Kingdom or Epcot, you don't have to do that again. And oh look, there's a monorail arriving right now. Perfect timing. So also on the 4th floor is all the shopping that you can do here at the Contemporary Resort. Now behind me right over here is called the BVG store. And this store is great more or less for adults. They have quite a few 2021 merchandise. You can see that behind me. They have housewares items if you are looking for something for your home. They have the Spirit jerseys, the masks are in here. This is really more for adults. And of course, you have to get some really amazing contemporary resort souvenirs. And they have a whole bunch of contemporary resort souvenirs that you can get as well. Keychains and magnets and shirts and tumblers. And by the way, if you book your 50th Walt Disney World vacation with us, you're gonna get a custom tumbler, from us, which is really, really neat. So this is kind of the more shopping place for the adults. And then the kiddos, we have the Fantasia store, which is the one that has the big Mickey ears that you see, and the monorail goes by it. And whenever you're riding the monorail, you actually see this store and you're like, I gotta check out that store and see what it is. So this is Fantasia. This is also on the 4th floor of the Contemporary Resort Hotel. And lots of toys and goodies. And last but not least, we have the Fantasia Markets. This is the other store that we have over here on the 4th floor. And the Fantasia Market is really, it's more or less for hotel guests. They have like a bunch of Goofy's candy in here. And if you want anything to cook up in like a microwave, they have like Eggos and all sorts of crazy stuff in here. You know, if you forget your toothbrush, you need bottled water, this is where you come and get that. And so you can't go wrong with Goofy's candy, right? When you're on a Disney vacation, you gotta have some Goofy's candy. Not that I'm biased for Goofy or anything. So now what I wanna do is I'm gonna walk outside and you're gonna check out this amazing view. So we are outside now. Woo, that sun is bright. And so we're outside, and this is actually a view that has, look at that amazing view behind me. This is like one of the coolest views in all of Walt Disney World. It's coming outside of the Contemporary Resort and just checking out behind you. That's Bay Lake Tower behind me there. Just a beautiful view. You can see the Magic Kingdom. There's Space Mountain behind me. It's just an awesome, awesome view. You have to, this is another reason why people love staying at the Contemporary Resort, is this amazing view. There goes a monorail behind us. The lime green monorail. Beautiful view. So I have to point this out. Over on the 4th floor by the elevators, they actually have a model of one of the Disney cruise ships. And this one is the Fantasy, which is one of the bigger ships, not as big as the Wish is gonna be. But we also plan Disney cruises. I've been on every single Disney cruise ship, and we have amazing cruise people too. So I have to point that out in this video, that we do have a lot of knowledge about Disney cruises as well. I cannot wait for them to return. And just seeing this ship makes me really happy. So now we are at the 10th floor. I just got off the elevator and walked over to what's called the AFrame area of Disney's Contemporary Resort Hotel. And one of the most spectacular things about this entire property are the views when you come out on the interior balcony of your rooms, and you just have this amazing view behind you. You guys can see Mary Blair's artwork there behind us. And you can look down and you can see Chef Mickey's, you can see the Fantasia store, and then of course you can see the monorails. It really is just a spectacular view to have one of these hotel rooms. And you know, one of the downsides of staying here, unfortunately, is that they don't have a lot of king rooms. Most of them have 2 queens. But the atmosphere is absolutely phenomenal. If you're not familiar with the huge artwork that Mary Blair did for the Contemporary Resort, because remember, like I said earlier, the Contemporary Resort opened in 1971, right when Walt Disney World first opened, and Mary Blair was one of the artists really responsible for the feel of It's a Small World. And so her artwork is actually featured on the huge brick work in the huge atrium open area that you see, and it's just phenomenal. And usually they have some gingerbread decorations too during Christmas time in here, and it's fantastic. at Magicland Vacations would absolutely love to grant your Disney and Universal destination vacation wishes. If you go to our website, you can actually check out all the destinations that we do right over here. You can also schedule a complimentary consultation with one of our amazing Disney and Universal travel planning experts. And Laura, why don't you tell them how can they sign up for one of our amazing giveaways?
If you join our VIP Facebook group, you can join there. You can also go to our website and click on the link to our 10 favorite hacks and tricks for Disney and Universal, and you can also go there.
Yes, absolutely. And don't forget, we have some more amazing Disney and Universal video content for you to watch as well. We have a video right here and a video right here. And make sure you check the links in the description where you can figure out where to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.